In this video, we're gonna talk about 10 strangest animals of all time. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. What are some of the world's oddest animals? Everyone has seen a science fiction or horror film with weird creatures in it. Even of those, CGI anomalies can't match to some of the animals on this list, since they look to be a combination of unrelated species, are invincible, or seem impossible. Here are the 10 strangest animals of all time, so let's start. Number 10. Saiga antelope. The historical range of the Saiga antelope included the northwest foothills of the Carpathian Mountains, Mongolia in the northeast, and Zingiria in the southeast. They were present in Pleistocene Britain and North America. Currently, just one Russian region, Kalmykia and Astrakhan Oblast, and 3 Kazakh regions are home to the dominant subspecies, the Ural, Ostyurt, and Bedpak Dala populations. Some Ostyurt migrate south for the winter, sometimes to Turkmenistan and occasionally to Uzbekistan. In both China and Mongolia, it is extinct. The Mongolian subspecies is only found in western Mongolia. Shoulders 24 to 32 inches tall, 26 to 69 kilograms. The body and head are typically 100 to 140 centimeters long. The characteristic feature of the saiga is a set of 2 closely spaced and large nostrils that point downward. Number 9. Tanuki. The tanuki is a subspecies of the Asian raccoon dog. The tanuki is a key figure in Japanese folklore. The mythical tanuki is mischievous and happy, but also trustworthy and forgetful. It's a common motif in Japanese culture. Japanese raccoon dogs are active throughout the day despite being nocturnal. They whine or snarl like household cats. The Japanese raccoon dog defends itself by lowering its body and exposing its stomach. When scared, it arches its back like a cat. In captivity, Japanese raccoon dogs can survive 13 years, but only 7 to 8 in the wild. Number 8. Aardwolf. The African aardwolf eats insects. Afrikaans and Dutch mean earth wolf. It's dubbed the manhar jackal, termite-eating hyena, and civet hyena because to its anal gland, which it shares with the African civet. Aardwolves are hyenas. Unlike many carnivore kin, the aardwolf doesn't hunt large animals. Due to its large, sticky tongue, an aardwolf may devour 250,000 termites in one night. The aardwolf's tongue can tolerate termite bites. Number 7. Proboscis monkey. The proboscis monkey, also referred to as long-nosed monkey, is an arboreal Old World monkey with a long tail and unusually large snout. It's reddish-brown in color. It can only be found on Borneo, an island in Southeast Asia, mostly in mangrove forests and near the coasts. The proboscis monkey is a massive species and one of the biggest native monkeys of Asia. Its size is only rivaled by the Tibetan macaque and a few gray langurs. There's a lot of sexual dimorphism in the species. Males typically weigh 16 to 22.5 kg and measures 66 to 76.2 centimeter from top to the head to the bottom of the body. The highest known weight was 30 kg. Females range in size from 7 to 12 kilograms in weight, with greatest known mass being 15 kilograms and have a head and body length of 53.3 to 62 centimeters. This dimorphism is furthered by the huge proboscis or snout of the female, which can measure up to 10.2 centimeter in length and hangs lower than the mouth. Number 6. Fossa. They look like a cross between a dog, cat, and mongoose. These animals have thin bodies and short reddish-brown fur. They don't have long muzzles like cats do, and they have big, rounded ears. Animals on the ground or in trees can be caught by night hunters or fossas. Lemurs are among the things they eat, along with other small mammals, fish, lizards, birds, frogs, and insects. The fossa shares traits with Harpastidae, Viveridae, and Felidae families of the carnivores. The fossa belongs to the Malagasy predator family Eupleridae. According to the recent genetic study, the ancestors of this family are thought to have lived in Madagascar some 20 million years ago. Fossa's vocalization throughout the breeding season. Males sigh when they encounter an open female and yawl while they are vying for her affection. The fossa has flexible ankles and semi-retractable claws, allowing it to climb up and down trees headfirst. The fossa travels in a way referred to as plantigrade, flat-footed on its soles like a bear. This adds in their stability as they hop from branch to branch. Number 5. Silver-laced polished chicken. A European crested chicken breed recognized for its unusual feather crust in the polish, also referred to as Poland. Although their true origins are uncertain, the Netherlands is where these birds were originally discovered. In addition to combs, they have enormous crusts that almost completely encircle their heads as decorations. This crust can impact their mood because it impairs their vision. Because of this, despite being generally gentle, they can be shy and easily frightened. Despite being primarily bred for display, Polish chickens were formerly successful egg layers. Polish ladies are renowned for their white eggs and are notorious for having few children. There are frizzles, beardless, and beard varieties. Number 4. AA. The AA is a striped serine monkey that's native to Madagascar. It has usually narrow middle fingers and teeth that resemble rodents and never stop growing. It's the world's largest nocturnal primate. It's distinctive in that it taps trees to find grubs, then uses it forward slanting incisors to eat small holes in the wood so that it can insert its narrow middle finger and take the grubs out. The only surviving member of the Daubintonia genus and Daubintoniidae family is the AA. It's considered endangered by the IUCN, and a second species, Daubintonia robusta, appears to have vanished within the last 1,000 years. Number 3. Ocellated turkey. The Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, Belize, and Guatemala are the main locations for the ocellated turkey. The differences between the two turkeys, which were previously classified as belonging to a separate genus, are now waived as being insufficient to warrant taxonomic segregation. It's related to the wild turkey of North America. It's a large bird, ranging in size from 70 to 122 cm, with males weighing 5 kg and females 3 kg. The ocellated turkey was listed as endangered by the Mexican authorities in 2002, and since 2009, it's been listed as near threatened by the IUCN. 2010, Campichler et al. Land use changes and higher than sustainable gathering by the migrant workers and subsistence hunters in Central America's Yucatan Peninsula are suggested to be the causes of the species' demise. Number 2. Chinese water deer. The water deer is a little animal that from the outside resembles a musk deer more than a real one. Two subspecies of the water deer are indigenous to China and Korea: the Chinese water deer and the Korean water deer. Despite several morphological oddities, such as a pair of enormous tusks, downward-pointing canine teeth, and the absence of antlers, it's nevertheless categorized as a cervid. Even yet, because to its distinct anatomical characteristic, it's been given its own genus and subfamily. Both species have been called vampire deer in English-speaking regions where they have been introduced because of their large tusks, which are similar to those of the musk deer. The species is considered vulnerable by the IUCN. The first person to describe it to the West was Robert Swinhoy in 1870. The tusks of the water deer, which do not eat meat, are used in territorial conflicts. Number 1. Naked mole rat. The naked mole rat, often called the sand puppy, is a burrowing rodent that's indigenous to parts of the East Africa. It's the sole member of the Heterocephalus genus and family of Heterocephalidae, and it shares close relationship with blast moles. The Damerel land mole rat and the naked mole rat are the only eusocial animals. It's the only mammalian thermoconformer, controlling body temperatures almost entirely ectothermically, and it exhibits a special combination of physical features that allow it to thrive in a harsh underground home cold-bloodedly. The naked moleskin rat has no discomfort and has very sluggish metabolic and respiratory rates. More recent research has identified it as member of the Heterocephalidae family rather than the Bethiergidae family, which also includes other African mole rats. The naked mole rat is renowned for its long lifetime, resistant to cancer, and ability to survive without oxygen. What do you think of our video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.